U.S. President Donald Trump said that new tariffs on India for buying Russian oil have hurt Russia's economy. He will soon meet Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska. Trump said that India is one of the biggest buyers of Russian oil. Last week, Trump doubled the tariffs on India to 50%. He said this was because India buys a lot of oil from Russia. These tariffs are now creating big problems for India's factories. Costs have gone up by more than 50%. Buyers are asking for lower prices, but raw material prices are also rising. Many businesses say it is becoming very hard to survive. The diamond industry in Surat, also called India's Diamond City, is especially at risk. India is the world's biggest supplier of cut and polished diamonds. The United States is its largest market. Now with Trump's 50% tariffs, many businesses and millions of workers face a serious crisis. Trump said Prime Minister Modi is his friend. But he also complained that India sells a lot to the United States while buying little in return. He said India has very high tariffs but might reduce them. According to Trump, the United States will soon decide whether to make a trade deal with India or keep the high tariffs. On April 2, Trump announced a 25% tariff on all Indian goods. This started on August 7 after trade talks failed. Then on August 6, he added another 25%, making it 50% in total. Trump said this was punishment for India's oil trade with Russia. It was part of his plan to pressure Moscow in the war with Ukraine. For India's diamond industry, the total tariff is now 52.1%. India cuts and polishes 14 out of every 15 natural diamonds in the world. In the last financial year, India exported $13.2 billion worth of polished diamonds. Out of this, $4.8 billion went to the United States. But the tariffs are already causing damage. Exporters say American buyers are refusing to accept shipments because of the higher costs. Orders are being cancelled. Many businesses cannot pay their workers. In Surat, factory owners fear they may have to close down soon. One owner with 40 workers said he might have to shut his business before Diwali. Diwali is India's festival of lights, when sales usually increase. India's diamond industry is in big trouble. Many factories say it is hard to even pay salaries or cover daily costs because orders are falling. The numbers show the crisis clearly. India's exports of cut and polished diamonds dropped almost 17%. They went from $16 billion in 2023-24 to $13.2 billion in 2024-25. Imports of rough diamonds also fell by 24%. They dropped from $14 billion to $10.8 billion. This industry was already weak. It suffered after the COVID-19 pandemic. It also struggled with Western bans on Russian diamonds. And lab-grown diamonds are rising fast. They cost only about 10% of natural ones. Romesh Zilla, the president of Gujarat's Diamond Workers Union, spoke to Al Jazeera. He said wages have fallen to about 15,000 to 17,000 rupees per month. That is around $194. He also said that 80 workers have died by suicide in the past 2 years because of financial stress. He fears that 200,000 jobs could disappear if tariffs are added. Already, 120,000 former workers have applied for government aid of 13,500 rupees, about $154, to survive. But this is not just an Indian problem. India's diamond industry supports more than 2 million people in Gujarat alone. If it collapses, many families will lose their income. The world's supply chain will also suffer. Even the US, with 70,000 jewelers, could face a crisis if jewelry prices rise. Raja's Rope Day, chairman of the All India Gems and Jewelry Council, said American jewelers will struggle if costs go up. But U.S. tariffs are not only about diamonds. President Trump wants to pressure India over its oil trade with Russia and its farm policies. He already said he will put a 25% tariff on Indian imports. He also threatened more penalties if India keeps buying energy and weapons from Russia. Some people call this unfair. Ajay Sastava from the Global Research Trade Initiative said the US also trades with Russia. And China, which is Russia's biggest oil buyer, faces no such penalty. So who wins in this situation? Lab-grown diamond producers. They are cheaper and becoming more popular each year. Some experts even think natural diamonds might disappear one day. If tariffs continue, lab diamond companies outside India will grow stronger. And who loses? Small business owners like Patel. Workers losing their jobs. And US jewelers who will pay higher prices. Still, India's diamond industry is not giving up. Kurat Bansali, chairman of the GJPC, said the local market is growing fast. It could reach $130 billion in just 2 years, up from $85 billion now. Exporters are also trying to enter new markets in Latin America and the Middle East. Some people even see a hidden benefit. Jeweler Radha Krishna Agrawal in Varanasi said tariffs might push India to depend less on the US, but time is short. The tariffs will fully begin on August 27. Will India make a trade deal to reduce them? Or will it find new buyers quickly? Right now, India's diamond industry is struggling hard to keep its shine.